Hi, Bourne. It's the 10th of June at 12:30 p.m, just after lunch. I thought I'd do a private video for you. I woke up this morning, I'm really quite happy, believe it or not. I'll explain later why I'm really happy today, but I've sort of over time, over the last couple of years, I think I've gained so much. I've improved in so many, when I really should be on the slippery downhill slope and falling into alcoholism, I'm actually going the other way and maintaining going the other way. I'm very happy about it. I don't know why I'm happy about it, but I am. Anyway, I made a little list of things to talk about to prompt me a little bit. The first one is my channel. I really didn't like MGTOW Magic. It was, it just felt wrong. I used to wake up every morning looking at the number of views and what have you, and it just felt wrong. It felt very egotistical or something, I don't know, or doing something to get views, and really I'm not an acronym. I'm like MGTOW, I'm a person. And when I switched over to this one, I'm just so much happier. I've brought with me a very tight-knit group of people from MGTOW and you, and a couple from Pal Talk, okay, but they're a very tight-knit group of people. I don't know why I've selected the people I have. I don't know, but I'm sort of bringing it all together in a group hug. I know that sounds corny, I know it sounds crummy, but I'm encouraging you all to, where possible, talk to one another, get to know one another a bit, like you talk to Rox now, and I'm sure he's delighted with that. He likes younger women, and you like older men, so it's and Rox, I think, is he's a real gentleman, a really nice guy. But there are others too. I'm just sort of getting people to and it just gives this beautiful feeling. It's not greedy, maybe I can make money out of this. None of that. It's just, maybe I can make a small difference in the world. Maybe I can make a little bubble for us to live in, where you can come and just get a nice feeling from it. This feeling of synergy. Where you're not attacking one another. There's nobody attacking one another. I'll boot them. I'll boot anybody that does it. Or if they're in the inner circle, I'll lecture them on it. Well, I shouldn't lecture because that's narcissistic in itself. But no, it shouldn't be necessary. We should be able to get a group together where people get along. I don't agree with everything that everybody says. They don't agree with everything I say. It's not the point. But what I'm doing on the channel, it's sort of a little bit like, and I might mention this on the channel, it's a bit like a mental nudist camp. It's basically where I just talk about what I think about. And it just happens to involve a lot of people on the channel. Like I talk about you, I talk about Captain Bob, I talk about James, I talk about Annie, I talk about everybody, AB, and what I'm thinking about them. And that's my content. It's just what I'm thinking, what I've been thinking during the day, what I've been experiencing. It's not everything, but it's a good chunk of everything. It's what I've been thinking about. Here's an example. Like last night I was watching Robin Williams. And I always thought Robin Williams was a really funny guy. And I thought, maybe I could do something like that on the channel as well, with these pictures in the background. Having them quick changes. And then I woke up this morning, I thought, no, just be yourself, just do what you're doing. Just get your thoughts out, what you've been thinking. That's what I do. I don't know whether people agree with them, disagree with them, I don't really care. It's just my thoughts. They're not necessarily right or wrong. I'm not here to debate them or dispute them, but that's what it is. I'm just really talking about what I've been thinking about. Like that. I wonder if I could do a Robin Williams. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? So then I become trying to do something, whereas what I'm doing here is just, this is what I think. It's really like, it's like a nudist colony. This is raw. This is what, no clothing, no outward sort of, it's just, this is what I think. Just like Robin Williams. Yeah. And the truth of the matter is, I'm trying to get, laughs or, make it funny for people. Fuck it. I actually really want to make it warm and loving for people. So you come and you feel warmth. And I feel the warmth too. I really, I'm feeling it. Yeah, it's a nice, it's a warm, fuzzy feeling. It's like being a part of a family, which I miss. I'll get to talk about that later on too. The second point was work. I haven't done much lately, but this is what I did while I went back to pencil and paper. Look at it. The last day I did 7 sections. Seven like this. There's 1, 2. That used to take me at least a week and sometimes a month to do a section, to do one. The last time I went to work, I did 7 in one sitting. Bang, 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 bang. Took about 2 hours. Bloody fast. I could be also getting accounting and it's just no longer freaking me. I don't know what's happening. But I'll get back to it. I just want to get a few more things done and organised with the channel. And I've got everything tidied up now. I'm happy about that. It was a real mess. Had cobwebs everywhere and birdseed all over the floor. So I've organised that all a bit better now. So that's also an improvement. I don't feel like I'm really feeling like a dishevelled old man. The third point is just general health. The summer sad, the glasses. I keep thinking about the doctor. I don't go to see him very often. I probably should see him more, particularly for cancer follow-ups or anything. I haven't had any. But in all honesty, the doctor that really pissed me off, the one he said, he slagged Google, Dr. Google. He told me what a bloody waste of time it was. I have gotten more out of Google than you'll believe. All this, I wouldn't have got that from a doctor. I've been seeing doctors for years. Nobody's gone anywhere near picking it up. So for health things, and it's becoming really interesting because it's and also removing myself from society at large, I've cut down my alcohol. Not talking to Western women particularly, or Western guys either. Well, I do talk to Western guys. But by creating the channel, I've actually contained my alcohol intake to 2 big bottles every other night. So I drink 1 bottle of a beer a day, which is within safety. It's fairly safe. It's not a lot, and I enjoy it. I sit here, I feel nice and relaxed, and that's it, finished. But it lasts for a while, and then it's every other night. And so it's not, I'm not drinking out of anger or anything else. I'm just enjoying relaxing at the end of the day. It was summer sad. What was that? I worked that out in November. It's now June. It's made a hell of a difference in 7 months. It's actually focused my whole life. But that's a big positive. I can't believe it. The difference that's made, and understanding that's what was happening, it's just made a hell of a difference. The thing that's been bothering me most of all, and is my bloody incontinence. And it's been a real trick. I think I'm finally getting on top of it with these melatonin tablets. A doctor doesn't know anything about it. I first noticed that if I drink a lot of wine, I don't have the problem. I asked him and he went blank. He had no idea. The truth is that wine contains melatonin. And I've researched it. It's not hard to research. I can't understand what they're saying, only bits and pieces here and there in sentences. But they say that it's that you can get bladder problems from age, which nobody else seems to be saying. They're saying, it's just a blockage. It's got nothing to do with age. And I kept wondering why it only happens to older people. But they say, it's brought on by age, and the thing about age is we don't produce melatonin. Now, they don't understand what the relationship is exactly. It's very complicated to read. But I'm finding if I have one tablet about half an hour before, or half an hour before I go to bed, then another tablet. No, I did last night. This is what happened. I had two tablets about an hour before I went to bed, and then I woke up through the night and had another tablet. I'm thinking it would be even better, and it's almost gone. Okay, that almost stopped it. I'm thinking it might almost be better if I had 3 or 4 tablets through the night, one at a time. Like one half an hour before I go to bed, one 2 hours, then at 4 hours, and then at 6 hours. I'm thinking that might do it. Melatonin has a half-life of about 2 hours, so it decreases or whatever the saying is very quickly. But I'm so happy about that. That's really because I was pretty convinced I wasn't going to get it. I thought I'm just going to have to go and see the doctor and go through all that, but it's actually working. I know. The evidence is there. It's the same as the alcohol, same as my summer sad. The evidence is there. So what I'm doing, me and Google, Dr. Google, we're getting things sorted out. That's not to say I don't ever need doctors again, but it's it's working. If I look at the results, I wouldn't say it's perfect. I've still got to fiddle around with it a fair bit and try and figure. Tell him about it. I think it's something a lot of guys and old women too like to know. Yeah, they're not expensive, fairly cheap, and it just you fiddle about with it until you get the right level. But I shall keep going with that, and I have. That's been a real piss off. No pun intended. Actually, a pun intended. Yeah, no, it's just really it brings you down so much. So if I can get that sorted, that'll be really, really good. And then I just, I don't need the channel to grow much more. I just need it to be more all-inclusive, a bit more interactive with everybody. And then get work fixed, get it working, get it happening, get it published, get the website done. But that's happening. I'm not pushing it. It's all actually happening. I was talking to a guy the other day. I went to an op shop, where you buy cheap things. I have to show you what I bought in a moment. Yeah, but I went to an op shop and I was talking to this guy, and he's retired. And he said, a bit boring. I didn't say anything, and I thought, geez, I'm anything but bored. I suppose that's the one advantage I've got of being me. I don't get bored. He'd be quite happy to go back to work. I have to show you this. I wanted to make lemon butter or lemon curd, which is basically a bit of butter, some eggs and some lemon juice and some lemon rind all mixed up together. You use it as a spread, put it on bread. But I needed a grater and I needed a juicer. So I finally found a juicer, to squeeze the lemons. A cheap little plastic one. But I couldn't find a grater. So a guy sold me this. I don't know whether you can see it. It's one of those things you see on television, about, it's not the right way. It's got all the slices and dices. And for $1. So hang on, it's got all these bits and pieces. For cooking different things. Everything. It's amazing, isn't it? I'm going to learn how to use it. But it actually also had a grater in it as well. Let's see if I can find the grater. I don't know where it is. Must be back in the other room. I didn't bring it out. Yeah, it's got a grater in it as well. But I'll have to do more with this. A nicer dicer. Yeah, $1. Yeah, but I had to go all that just to get a grater, which I expected just to buy for $1. Yeah, it's fun. I never used it, so somebody's seen it, demonstrated and bought it, in the hope that they could do exactly the same thing, but no, it didn't work for them, as it doesn't work for most. Yeah. Now, the last point is I've been writing emails to Siobhan. I keep looking at her name up on Jackie's too on Google to see if they pop up, and the other day she did. And it had her Gmail address to it. I actually had her Gmail address, but I had no way of. I think Sue might have put me on a spam list, so I don't think she's getting them. So I'm writing all these emails and whatever, and I don't think she's getting them. Well, it was all with the school, the Harper College or something in Canberra. So I thought I can write emails to her now, and I know how to follow it up. I can write to the school. She doesn't answer it. And I thought, yeah, I could do that. And then I thought, I tell you what, Boomba keeps saying, she'd do anything to make me happy. So here you go, Boom. Not now. Just a little bit further down the track. Maybe you could broker a deal between my daughter and myself. Maybe you could write to her and try and get her talking to me. I would really appreciate that. That'd be a good thing. If it's don't think of a reason not to do it. Start off by thinking of how you can agree with me in some way and mean it. And we'll see if we can work something up. I'll actually I'll email you a conversation sheet that Rox asked for, actually. And it might actually help our relationship and your relationship with other people. You can either go up into the empath zone where you get things happening, or you can go down into the narc zone. I think you'll get it when you see it, but I sent it to Rock. I'll send you an email. Take a look at it. What I'd like you to try and do is on this one with Siobhan, is instead of just going negative as you normally do, try and find a reason to agree with, and I'd like you to actually get to helping me out here. That I would really appreciate. If I can get to talking to Siobhan again, that is about as much as I can hope for. Anyway, that's all I've got to say. I thought they'd be a lot quicker and easier doing it via video than typing it all out. It would take me all day. Right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.